You may have heard tales of Pensic Ford and other Pensic Wars. But unless you were at the 20th year celebration, you don't know what real mud is. The mud at the 20th year celebration is so rich with iron that it will turn a black cloak red forever. It rained there, and then it rained some more, and then it got damp, and then it got wet, and then it rained some more. And Grand Court was originally scheduled for one place, and then it got moved to another, and then it got moved to another, and we wound up in the circus tent, which was half underwater. And so everyone turned to with shovels and hay bales, and a few notable folk amongst them. And Grand Court actually did come to pass, and this song was written kind of in the midst of all that muck. By me and Aed of Avigdore. Why do I want to say Calidor? The 20th year celebration was held in the spring of the year, and the gentles all gathered together in good fellowship and good cheer. But the heavens they opened at midnight, the deluge continued till dawn, and the flooding soaked everyone's clothing, including the garb they had on. We were covered in mud to our armpits, along with the king of the land. And we said to him, "This is my court garb, adorned with the muddy red brand." At the Globe Theatre it was still raining, and Grand Court was scheduled for 2. The pavilion was half underwater, its floor was a sea of red goo. The labor then started in earnest to dig round the big tent a moat, and the heralds called out for assistance, and a king came and took off his coat. He was covered in mud to his armpits, although he was king of the land. Said to me, "This is my court garb, adorned with the muddy red brand." He picked up some tools and went digging. The trench stretched about half a mile. Then with hay and with buckets we finished, all covered with mud, hay, and smiles. We were covered in mud to our armpits, along with the king of the land. And we said, "This is our court garb, adorned with the muddy red brand." I asked him the reason all for it, that he should be covered with goo. And he said, "I must set an example and do as the common folk do." We were covered in mud to our armpits, along with the king of the land. And we said, "This is our court garb, adorned with the muddy red brand." And thusly he went to the dais, and I went to sit down and sing. Now I tell all you people forsoothly, this man is the kind I'll call king. He was covered in mud to his armpits, although he was king of the land. And he said to me, "This is my court garb, adorned with the muddy